going on, y'all? I need to get some light in here. I decided to make this live stream, this impromptu live stream, because I'm using it as leverage for me to get up, get out, and get something. Like Goonie Mob, don't spend all your time trying to get, he says high, but I'm not trying to get high. You need to get up, get out, and get something. I gotta bring in some of that light. It really does help me when I can bring in as much light as I possibly can to help me be more resourceful. Let there be light. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, that's where I had to sleep last night, and it's crazy. What's up, Ryan? Hey, Ryan. What's going on? Last night, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm laying on my back, and literally, and I started coughing, and I felt like there was fluid inside my lungs. It freaked me the F out, y'all. I was like, Corona! Who? I didn't say that. I was thinking it. I didn't scream it, but I wanted to. Because my wife is a CVICU nurse, and she's freaking the fizzle out, rightfully so. What's up, Vomit? Who else is in here? Let me see, how do I do this? What's up, Darwin? Darwin James. What's up? What it is? And so, yeah, she's freaked out because I do have a pre-existing lung condition from chemo. Something like pulmonary scarring or something like that. Hold on. Dixonic. His name is Dixonic. That's funny. I got a root canal and can't chew. Now I'm losing weight. You already lost, bro. What's going on? Lone Spanker. What's up, man? The problem is that you're going to have to get all of your calorie from liquid or something that has been chopped down to where it's not solid food. You've got to get protein, meal replacement shakes. And I'll give you an example. This is what I put in. Hold on. Sorry if the whole thing is shaking. I gotta put this on the tripod thing. See if that helps. Yeah, but see, now you got to look at. This is what I have. And per one scoop is 33 grams of protein, but it's not just the actual protein itself. It's let's see, 1.5 grams of saturated fat, cholesterol 35 mil, carbohydrates 5 grams. So with that being said, that right there is 130 calories, but I don't just put that in. I get my wife put, okay. So I get frozen strawberries. 2/3 cup is 50. Hey, I don't subscribe to that. I put a heck of a lot more than just 2/3 of a cup. I put like probably 2 cups of it. Like that. I put all of that in the actual blender. And then I put a large banana. And then a big booty glob of peanut butter. Now this is when the real calorie comes in. 2 tablespoons, 210 calories. Man, I get like a big spoon and I dunk it in there like I'm watching Grey's Anatomy with my wife, and I'm just like mindlessly. Now all the germ people are like, hey man, you're gonna have to wash that spoon. He breathed all over it. But it's kind of ironic that you're telling me about, or you asking me that, because I need to actually get something to eat. because I do feel like my blood sugar is low. And that's what's one thing that we have to really pay attention to is keeping our energy up during this time. No, not alcohol, bro. Absolutely not. That's that's a whole lot of empty calorie for you. You need nutrient rich food or nutrient rich calorie coming in. Because I was gonna actually start live streaming and gameplay, but my battery on my iPad was at 40 something percent. Thank you very much, Ryan, because I forgot to put my iPad on the charger last night. Did a little PUBG and forgot to put it on, and then my Mac is at like 40 something percent, 52% now. So I'm waiting for this to pick up a little bit in battery and then start playing. All right, man. Darwin says drink lots and lots of Corona beer. Lots. My man. Oh, man. Should I just drink 20 shakes every day? That's completely up to you. Completely up to you. A little sparkling water. Jamaica Blood Orange. Flavored with other natural flavors. That's fantastic. So how you guys doing this fabulous day? It's 11:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for me. Woo! That's a lot of carbonation. Jamaican me cray cray. Yeah, me too, man. Well, actually, my wife would say that too. He is making me cray cray. How y'all been like playing? How have you all been liking playing against the other platforms, Android and iOS, versus you know what I'm saying? It's been rough. It's been rough. Just Rue is fine. What's up, man? Had a tooth pulled a while back, and sure. Yeah, that's actually true, and sure does. It does help. I see a lot of my elderly clients drinking Ensure, and I said, so where are you getting all your calories from? And they always bring me to the refrigerator. Oh, I drink my protein shakes, and I'm feeling good. And the protein shakes are like, they're only like 150 calories or something like that. I'm like, you go, girl. This 85-year-old pumping some iron, getting strong. What's up, Brian? What it is, man? Let's see. Little Junior Roo. Little J Roo says been good. Seems some strong players, all platforms. Would love to see platform wars. That's actually a good point. I was with oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. I think it's Devil DV D oh my gosh. Donkey Boy. Oh my gosh. It's Devil, right? DEVL or whatever. I can't remember the call, I guess the call sign, the tag. And we dropped in against 5 of the players from KAOS. And when I saw them fools, I was like, oh man. Every time I go against them as a random, because I never squad with people. Every time I play against that clan, KAOS. I think that's right. The match lasts like a minute. They steamroll us, y'all. They did. All of them have their damn phantoms. And they're all like, when they run, and if there's any ramp at all, the ramp shoots them across the dang map. And it's like, where did he go? He's like a football was kicked into the end zone. Good night. How are those players that fast? And when you shoot them, it don't do anything. None of my ish matters. None of us. We're getting steamrolled by a bunch of gnats. They're a bunch of cockroaches that are coming out of nowhere, and they're freaking everywhere. And there's only 6 of them. There's 6, right? 6 players against 6 players. I'm losing my dang mind. We have 5 bots, but 6 players. That's right. Man, they're just everywhere, man. They're like, you can't stop on them. What's up, DJ? For real. They're everywhere. But we held our own. I didn't hold my own. I was like, this is embarrassing, y'all. Hey, I can entertain people. I'd be like, hey man, hey, don't go so hard on me. It's like when you have two teams on a playing flag football, or it's even flag football. It's like real football. You get to the line of scrimmage, and you got the defense going to the offense to the defense, and you got, the center gets up on the ball, and you have the nose guard gets up on the center, and then you have the right left tackles, the right left guards, and there's always that one player that's like, hey, we're gonna get you, right? I want to curse so bad. You're a punk, right? I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna take your family down. Every time I hit you, you're gonna be like, hey, what happened? Where did my life go? My life just ended just now. You got to. I can't curse. You have the trash talker. That's what I would be doing. Hey, man, I'm just playing, y'all, for real. Hey, can't we all just get along? Is my camera's all foggy? No, that was just because of the saturation, the overexposure. I think that's what it was from the light. But yeah, man, it's tough out there with those Android folks. I don't know if Android has deeper pockets than iOS. I always thought that iOS was tough, and I started going up against you all on Android. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't know what kind of dang protein shakes y'all bots are taking, because them things, I don't know, man. Hey, man, there better not be no hacks. You better not have no hacks on your team, on your squads, on your bots. That'd be some ghetto stuff, man. That's wrong. Absolutely wrong. Rue says, well, I'm gonna hit you so hard, you're gonna make your grandpa's knees weak. That's some stuff from that's some stuff that we would be doing like Sandlot football. And then all of a sudden you got that one person that gets hit that was trash talking and it ends up trying to start real fights. Nah, man, I wasn't playing. And then shove someone to the ground. Hey, man, I didn't do nothing to you, man. I just answered the call. In iOS, there might be 1 or 2 pay-to-win clans, but in Android, they're like yeah, right, I know. It's crazy, man. Has good rappers. They probably do. I'm afraid to squad because they're squatting all the time. That right there is the truth. They got some practice in there, that's for sure. And they're always, I see them on the servers a lot. Hey, we're about to squat up, and all of a sudden, the names, like if you're looking at the Discord servers, the names pop up, and you're like, oh, so that's how it is. That's how it is. Every single player that I see on the other team about to run in towards center beacon and claim that center beacon and all the rest of the beacons, they all have those like phantoms that don't die. And then they all start squadding together. And you're like, there goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood. But I'm right. I'm getting my Mac connected, all my adapters. I love it, Apple. I'm so glad Apple decided to get rid of the legacy ports, the HDMIs, the USB A's, USB B's, and made them all USB C's. Good night. Somebody said something. Hold on a second. Dark Warrior Brian says, I feel like now that War Robots is cross-platform, they need to do what PUBG and Call of Duty did. Emulator players put into the... Ooh! Mr. Man, just touched my heart. For real. That's what they need to do. That means you too, Adrian. Mr. My baby account. isn't strong. But Mr. Adrian is Adrian. He had the nerve to text me on. He had a nerve to text me the other day. I forgot what he said. We were talking about the strength of something. It was the mullet build, and the mullet on the leech. A great counter to that big giant booty. What's the name of that Titan? The one that one shot, one kill. When it's maxed out, the one that floats, that flies, the Ming. Ah, Adrian, what's up, man? Hey, I have no qualms talking about you right now. Man, he was like, yeah, this is a new counter and stuff. Yeah, I'm my baby account. I'm taking him down 3 shots or 3 salvos, and he's doing all this and that. And I'm like, hey, man, it's because it's Adrian. You can't expect the same dang results with people like me or Johnny Bravo or Jane from around the way. We don't get the same results, bruh. You, sir, it doesn't even you don't. That's annoying. My wife's like, you need to trim your beard. I'm like, no, I don't. I just need to tame it. That's still so annoying. I forgot what I was saying. I was saying something about making it something about emulators and on doing Android work, playing on a PC. Yeah, but it doesn't even matter. It's Adrian. Sorry. Yeah, here's my inner leprechaun. My wife is like, well, it's true. I think it's okay. So I'm at 57%. Dang. Hey, Adrian, why did the Mac freaking charge so slow? And you have an actual Mac, not a MacBook. If I remember correctly, you don't have this issue. I should just leave this thing on the charger. Let me see what my iPad's at. My iPad's at 62%, man. Let's ball. I have my portable AC unit. I haven't taken the thing off. And this was when it was a Hurricane Irma. Stop concerned about your product, whatever. I use this when I'm live streaming. What I do is for the hour before I stream, because it gets so hot in here with all the lights, I put the air conditioner on and I leave the door closed, and my wife's like, stop turning the temperature down. I'm like, stop telling me what to do, baby. It gets hot in here. I start sweating and I start sliding around in my seat because, when you get stressed out, you start wiggling around in your chair like nervous. You got pulled over by the police. At least that's what happens to me. I get nervous. Sir, why are you moving around all that in your chair? Hey, man, the blue and reds, boy, that freaked me out. All right, dongle time. How do I hook this thing up? Let's see. That's probably why the battery dies so quick, is because I have 2 monitors attached to it. Okay, so iPad is connected. So all y'all out there, how's your friends? And actually, man, I'm not going to say, about your friends, about our friends, because our friends are important to us, but not as important to us as, the weakest in our families. Our families, our moms or dads or our grandparents, any of the elderly that we take care of, or any of the younger people that we have in our life that maybe has pre-existing conditions that could be a challenge for this corona stuff. Like, how's everyone doing in your lives? My family is not taking this serious. My family's not taking it serious at all. I think a lot of people's families aren't taking it serious. And that's what scares me too. Man, I live in Tampa Bay. And my wife walks into walks into the office last night and she says, "This is what I'm talking about." And she shows me a picture of the beach where we live by, which is like 15 minutes from us. And it's a spring break hot zone. That spring break hot zone. You know what happens on a spring break? What happens in a spring break stays in a spring break. It's not just Vegas. They're reckless. They don't consider nothing else is in the world except for their pecker's search for pleasure. Mm-mm. And you know what they're doing? They're spreading the goddamn mung all over the place. That's what they're doing. Let's see. Donna says, have any of you guys heard about the plasma nerf for the Titan weapons? Longer reload and less charges. I haven't heard anything about that. I know some of y'all have, but I haven't. Let's see. How about your cousin who is handicapped? Have you checked on him? Is that because my wife has a cousin that's handicapped? Yeah. Mm. Thank you. I don't know if even that was if that was meant for me or not, but I had to text my mother-in-law real quick to find out because yeah. I'm sorry guys, I have to do this real quick. Oh man, yeah, that's a big one. Whew, okay. Spiciest, that's from Meme Lord. Thanks for asking. Um, Brian says, I'm taking this very serious with my mom and grandma in the same house. Sanitize everyone and things. Comes in the house, so worried about them getting it. Ryan says, reckless and infectious. Talking about the spring breakers. Yep. Definitely, it is scary, Adrian. Darwin says, fam is all good here. Was it New York City? Schools are closed till April. Bars and restaurants, curfew. That's a good idea. And Adrian, yes, hope Canada is equipped well and prepared like they say they are. I'm sure they are because they do take that stuff serious. I mean, I've been in Canada once, but when I was up there, they took that stuff serious, like just like the common cold that I got there. Um, yeah. So that's the thing, man. It's and Brian, what you were saying about your family. It's not just God dang, man, this is heavy. I'm sorry. It's we owe it to our family. I know there's probably females, but we owe it to them. We owe it to our family, the weakest among us, to take it serious because we don't know what we're transmitting to everyone else. Hey, Striker, roll out, homie. We owe it to them to take care of ourselves because we can't see that threat. It's almost like if someone rolls up on my house and is gonna rob my house, protected by Mossberg, 8 slugs, it's all good. Because I know that the police aren't gonna show up in time. But you can't protect your family from what you can't see. You know what I'm saying? So sanitizing everything, making sure that your immune system is as strong as it possibly can be, making sure that you're hydrating, making sure that you're nourished, making sure that you're getting the right amount of sleep, you're regulating your stress, you're doing everything you possibly can to make you the strongest version of yourself you possibly can be for them. Because the byproduct is that they'll be taken care of. Very, 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 very powerful. And that's one thing that I'm learning in this new chapter in life is that self-preservation isn't just it. It's preserving self so that you can take care of everyone else. You know, when the plane is going down, how are you going to take care of everyone else when you don't have your oxygen mask on? I'm trying to get the... Okay, so YouTube, because when my battery died last time, it freaking made me close out all my tabs, and I'm having to reopen everything. Okay, there we go. Boom. And then my audio interface. So that's on. Check, check. Cool, that's good. Tascam. I don't think you use an audio interface. Do you, Adrian? Because I have that Tascam, and I think that thing is out of date because it's not getting any more updates for the firmware. Might have to get a new one. Oh, I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to get anything new. And what do they do with the legacy? Not the legacy. The live stream. Where the heck did the YouTube Studio? Okay. Videos. Studio Classic. And does it always make you have to go through that whole Studio Classic thing? Hey, what's up, Cholo? Oh, why did I didn't even... Boom. Man, what's up, T? Was it... How do you actually spell that? Tejas. I want to make sure I pronounce it. Yeah. That fool. You know, it's funny because if y'all ever heard of Elliot Hulse, he was a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber friend of mine that lives in the area, and we went out for cigars one night, and one of the trolls that he had. No, it was one of his friends that was with him at the moment at the cigar bar. He was classic. Okay, Creator Classic, Studio Classic. That's what I want. I want to skip that. Go to Legacy. Sorry, I'm like trying to. Okay, boom. Now it's on. Okay, live stream. And I need a... Golly. See, Adrian has all this stuff. He does all this stuff like right away. He can do it. Me, on the other hand, it says, good night. This is tough. That's why I need to get better at doing all like the pre stuff, like getting ready ahead of time instead of just doing stuff impromptu. All right, where's my card? I'll change my thumbnail later. And then it's definitely difficult having to navigate all these open windows. And there we go. Okay, cool. Push and profile, shuffle. Let's see if it's on. All right, so I'm going to continue on the piece on the computer. I'll be right back.